you're not missing out on anything. It's literally just clubbing, drinking, and fucking up your insides. Oh, Charlie, please. I'm trying to film, fam. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Michaela and this is Simply K TV. So this video is well overdue, and I've tried to film this video 100 times, it feels like, but finally it's working, I suppose, because I wanted to post this today, which is Monday. So yeah, I'm not going to make it a long intro, but as you guys can tell from the title, this is basically my first impressions and kind of things that I feel as though people should know when going into uni instead of going in blind. And luckily I had people, you know, that I could speak to and ask questions about uni and what to expect, etc, etc. So I thought for those that don't have somebody like an older sibling or a cousin or a friend that's in uni, which I highly doubt, but if you don't, you know, or you can't really speak to them, I thought I'd kind of give you guys a heads up. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the video. So first things first, my first impressions of uni and like the lectures that we get basically just felt like college slash high school just merged together. The only difference for me was the fact that the layout was different and the classes were a lot bigger. Like in high school and like college, you're used to kind of having classes of like 20, 25, pushing it, students, and in uni that's not the case. You're having all 30 people in one class and it's just casual, and then you have 45 in another. And I will say it does when you're going off to uni or when you're applying for uni, I suggest that you do something that you love, that you know you can see yourself doing a career in. There's no point going to uni to study art or agriculture or something and you want to be a stylist like within the fashion industry. It doesn't make any sense. So, and you're going to be sitting there studying a subject you don't like. It's going to be a drag to get up every morning. It's a waste of time and a waste of $9 grand, and if the government has its way, I'm sure they're probably going to try and raise that. So yeah, don't do that. Pick something that you love and that you see yourself doing in the future as your career. My second point is the people. You're going to meet loads of different people. I apologize if you hear like racket and like music and stuff, flatmates, I'll get onto that later. But the people, you're going to meet different people across the whole entire board, within your uni, within your lessons, within labs if you have labs and stuff. If you're living on campus, you're going to meet different people. You're going to meet different people in general. And my main thing for you guys is to go out there and mingle, like get to know as many people as possible, because it's going to be kind of key for your university experience. I know you're not coming to uni to make friends, but it is still a part of an experience, and you want to share that with someone whilst you're on the same journey and who understands where you're going and where you're coming from and stuff like that. So it will be cool for you to kind of mingle and get to know people. Do make friends in your lectures. I didn't do this, I haven't done this, and I don't care to do this because the people in my lecture, I'm not gonna lie to you, are not that entertaining. They're not that fascinating. I just don't see myself talking to them. Like if I need help, I'll rather go to the lecturer than to ask somebody in my class, to be quite frank. But that's just the kind of people that I'm surrounded by. But if you know your class is quite, you know, upbeat and easy to talk to and easygoing, then do so. Don't be a little stush like me and not talk to a lot of people in your lectures. To be quite frank, I didn't know who my lab partner was when it came down to it. So yeah, I had to ask my lecturer to point the person out. But that's just what I'm saying. So you need to find out who's who you're studying with, like who you can go to for help if needs be. Like make that study kind of relationship. You don't have to be best friends, but I suggest you do something like that. It is going to be beneficial to you in the long run. Also, make friends within your accommodation. I kid you not, like after you've done with uni, you're gonna come home and you're gonna think, oh, I'm bored, or oh, I wish I could go out and do something. Make friends in your accommodation. I've made a load of friends and I've met a load of people, but I'm not friends with a load of people in my accommodation. That's just not how I am. I'm not a person that has a load of friends all over the place. I'd rather keep a close-knit dearest to me, if that makes sense. So do make friends and stuff like that. That brings me on to my third point, accommodation. Now, I am living in private accommodation off of campus. It's not that far off, to be quite honest. I can skip to uni. Some people say it's a 20-minute walk. They lied. Then again, I walk fast and heavy, so you can hear me coming from a mile off, but it's not that bad. And I quite like where I'm at. You have to be mindful of the people that you're going to be living with. Sometimes you get some good flatmates, sometimes you get some horrible flatmates, and sometimes you just get the old school, dirty, grimy flatmates. For me, I've had the best bet, I suppose, of having decent flatmates. Like my neighbour, she's a sweetheart. My other neighbour, he's a darling, bless him. And like literally in my little area where I kind of share my facilities, we're all cool-ish, minus a few. And that's just because like Caribbean people like to say, my spirit just don't take to them. But it's the fact that I don't like how they behave. I don't like them at all. I wouldn't say I hate them, because hate is a harsh word, and I don't hate them. I have no reason to hate them, but I dislike some of the things that they do, and therefore I keep my distance. Like my mom said, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. So I don't say squat. Because we do have a cleaner that cleans all the communal areas, which includes the kitchen, the toilets, the bathroom, the shower, all of that, the hallways. The only thing they don't touch is your bedroom and any rubbish you put out. For example, right now I have an issue with a couple of people in this building that's gonna drive me crazy, because they don't like to put their rubbish downstairs in the dumpsters. They like to put them in the kitchen. They walk past the door to take it downstairs just to put it in the kitchen. And real talk, it's annoying me right now because they've done it today, and I swear to God in the highest of heavens, if these people do not fix up, we're gonna have an issue. Like, I didn't come to uni to be people's parents. Like, that's just not what I came here to do. But yeah, you're gonna have a couple of people that's a bit disgusting. You're gonna have people that's either really clean or whatever, or just a bit of both. But in general, like, our accommodation is always clean. It's just like the odd times where you're like, bruv, what are you doing? Fix up. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind. I don't share a bathroom because like everybody else does. I don't because nobody uses the bathroom. They use the shower room instead. So I'm kind of lucky in that sense. And literally right next to my door is a toilet, and it's literally like 3, maybe 4 of us that use that toilet, including myself. And whoever uses it is quite clean. There's no skid marks on the toilet, thank you Jesus. And they have no reason to leave it stinking because there's air freshener, always toilet paper and stuff in there. So it's quite nice, minus the odd occasions. But other than that, it's good. Shower room, I use it from time to time, and that's usually quite clean. The cleaner does do a good job, so we don't have to worry about that too much. They clean every day. They empty the kitchen bins. The only thing they ain't gonna touch for you in the kitchen is your dishes. They're not gonna wash that, so you have to do it yourself. Like, we've got a cleaner, not Cinderella. Make sure you get the difference. But yeah, another thing about student accommodation is most of the time the walls are pretty thin. So you have to be careful what you're doing or what you're saying in these rooms. Like, if you're chatting somebody and you don't want them to know that you're chatting them, and there's a possibility that they might be on the other side of the wall, like in the corridor or something, I suggest you don't use names, and you like kind of humble your voice a little bit, because these walls are hella thin. If I was to knock on this wall here, you can hear the hollowness, like the person in there could hear. And I'm sure there's numerous occasions where I'm playing music and I'm like, oh, I feel sorry for Betty, because if she's sleeping, girl, I feel bad. But it's usually quite cool, it's decent. So if you do hear music, that's to show you. Let's turn it down a bit, but like you can hear music from someone's room if they're blasting it, because the walls are so thin. Other from that, I don't really have an issue. I really don't. Nothing really bugs me in this accommodation. Like, I have my own face basin and like storage and stuff. Can you hear that? I don't know. Maybe you can't hear it. Maybe I'm bugging. But yeah, there's people doing. Yeah, you can hear that. It's gonna piss me off because I'm filming. Like, usually it doesn't bug me, but when I'm filming something and I need to get it done, it annoys the hell out of me. But other from that, I will be doing a room tour because I know that's one of my highly requested videos for me to put out on my channel. So I will be doing it. There's not much to it. Like, I've made it as homely as possible because, like, yo, majority of the furniture that is in this room came in the room, and I literally probably carried about 3, maybe 4 pieces of furniture here with me. So yeah, like, I didn't really have to do anything because I have quite a lot of storage. They have chest of drawers, they have a wardrobe, and they have like an Ottoman bed as well. So yeah, that's a lot of storage done. Oh Charlie, please, I'm trying to film, fam. And there is my fourth point: money, 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 money. It leads into like my fifth point anyway. Money in general, like it blows out of your hand in no time. Like I've had people like sitting around and talking to people in my flat and stuff, and they're telling me they spent all 90 quid in one night in one club. People blow money like it's going out of style. When you get your first student finance, I beg of you, don't go shopping. I beg. You hear that? It was a light paper. Betty come home. Hey Betty. But yeah, like first things first is pay your bills. Like your rent is like top priority, only priority right now when you get your student finance, because like you ain't got rent to pay, then your ass is out in the cold, outside big but it's cold. So yeah, hold tight if you don't pay that, but make sure you pay all your bills first. That includes your rent, your phone bill, because I'm sure nobody's doing no 5-day pass and pay as you go no more, unless you trap hotline. Then yeah, but it's usually like you got your contracts and you don't want to get blacklisted because you can't pay your bill, so and get your credit all shedded up and stuff. So I suggest you pay that. And if you have any other commitments like gym memberships and stuff, because I've got my gym membership with Pure Gym, and they take that out of my account every month, bang on time, no hesitation. Like when it comes to taking money from people, they don't play. Giving it back is a different story, we all know this, but pay your bills first, then go food shopping, because when everybody else is going out to Nando's and Big Weatherspoons and Las Iguanas and all of these Mexicano shops and shit to go eat out, like they're living lavish, when that money is done and they go home, they're like, oh rah, I'll probably just eat in tonight because you ain't got no more money. You go home, there's not even a pot noodle in your cupboard. Nah. Always do your food shopping, pay your bills, do your food shopping, so that if you have a bit of money left over after doing all of those things, you know, take it and you can go to little different events, go to freshers, blah blah blah, and you're good. But don't spend the money before, you know, on foolishness before you do what you need to do, because when outside looking a bit bleak and your pockets are looking a bit dry, at least you know you've got necessities at home like your rice, your pasta, all your tin stuff, flour. Listen, I'm telling you, I got well creative in uni. I'm telling you, like I was never really a person to go out and spend money on foolishness anyway, but like flour, listen, you can bake your own bread, you can make fried dumpling, boiled dumpling, fritters. I'm telling you, you could do so much. You could be so resourceful with just one item in your kitchen. I'm like, no word of a lie. So always do your food shopping. And as for drinks, buy your drinks from a local store. Do not go into a club and spend an arm and a leg on 2 drinks. No, pre-drink at home. That's a tip for freshers and your events. Do not go out sober as hell and expect to get wasted in the club. That's how you waste money. Pre-drink with your friends at home, and I guarantee when you go out you probably have 1 drink, and then the rest of the night you're probably drinking water because you're thirsty. Dehydration, lick you down. I'm telling you, take it from me. I've seen people do some stupid shit in uni because they want to go out and have fun. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't go to freshers at all. Not once, not ever. I have been in uni for a good couple months now, and I haven't gone out and like kind of branched out. Like a couple of my flatmates have gone all the way to Birmingham to go to this club called Prism. Looks lit, not gonna lie, but I just haven't gotten that far. The furthest I have gotten to was across the road for a friend's birthday, and then further down from that was when I went to Empire. That was the first time I ever went to a club in Coventry, and the last time as well. So yeah, if you live in Cov, then you'll know what club I'm talking about. Empire. And I think Chipmunk came that night, and it was ridiculous. Like it was a tenner to get in after 12 o'clock. Usually Empire is like £5 or £2. Like bruh, it's only Chip, let's be real. But anyways, I went and I had a good night, and that was the first and the last time I went to a club in Coventry. I haven't been to any clubs like JJ's, what do they call them, Casbah. Like I don't even know where half of these places are located. I only know Jada is located located around the corner because it's next to my gym. But other than that, like, I don't go nowhere. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I would advise you to go to freshers, but it's not the be all and end all of your uni life, because to be honest, yeah, you're a fresher and you want to go and enjoy it, but next year is there as well. So just because it's not your first year, next year, whatever, it doesn't mean you can't go. Like, everyone's going, everyone's a freshers, so to speak, because like, it's a new year, do you know what I mean? So you're not missing out on anything. It's literally just clubbing, drinking, and fucking up your insides. Make friends. Don't feel bad if you're not friends with those same people by the end of week 3, week 4, because I guarantee you the people I started speaking to in the first few days of me, you know, of everybody moving into my accommodation, because I did move in first before everybody else. I moved in August. Don't ask why, I just did. And when everybody else, like, literally legit moved in, went around the entire building knocking on doors, like literally knuckles were all sore, saying, hey, what's up, what's poppin', blah blah blah. Like, everybody's friendly the first couple of nights, and like that first night we all met up in the middle kitchen and we're all having drinks and stuff. Like, I'll try and insert a clip somewhere near the end of this video for you guys to see that. Like, it was pure banter. It was pure banter. Like, everyone was coming together, mixing and blending. Like, I think I went to that drink up with food in my hand. Like, I legit just finished cooking. Like, rah, look at Gordon Ramsay. And them same people I'm not talking to today. Like, I can't stand them. So don't feel bad that you don't talk to the same people that you used to in the beginning. Like, that's what happens. You meet people and you realize who you like more than the other person and what characteristics you don't like about them. Like, that's just me. Like, I might be friendly and talk to you today. Don't expect me to be best friends with you tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry guys, this video was quite lengthy. I do apologize. Yeah, but hey, I thought it was good to let you guys know some of the things that you should, you know, kind of expect, and, you know, the things you should and shouldn't do. I could make a part 2 for this for people in particular of what you will see in uni that may or may not surprise you too tough, and you'll be like, wow, people do that, people are like that, like, sort of thing. But we'll see. But yeah, if you guys do want to see a video like that, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And thank you guys so much for sticking with me, because I know it's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've been on YouTube, and you guys haven't left me. I was so shocked. I was like, oh, they loyal. But yeah, you guys haven't left me. Instead, I actually gained a few subscribers. I was like, oh, but I didn't post. But hey, I'm not complaining. So yeah, that's that. So like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry this video is so late. I do apologize, but I love you guys anyway. See ya.